Hello? Okay, it works, nice. Yeah. We kind of missed the stream last week that I promised, but I'm back, I guess. Bruh. Can you hear me? Hello? Okay, seems to be working. Yeah, let's just jump right into it. I mean, it's in the title. We're finishing Spring Falls today. At least what I'm planning to do on stream. I guess whatever I missed today, I'll try to finish off stream. So yeah, let's focus today. Wait, why do the mods have a shield next to their name now? What is this update? Do you have extra perms, Vulcan? Well, can you like check? Or did they just change the visual? YouTube did an update that they add more functionalities for mods. I mean, compared to like Twitch, mods can't really do a lot here. Or is it really just visuals? Okay, bro. This stream. Wait, did I already? Actually, that's kind of good that I died. Did I turn off everything properly? Okay, yeah. I mean, annoying, but let's just call that the warm-up. I did try an attempt of Formula off-stream with the strategies that we found at the end of last stream, but I found a new line that made me think it should be easy enough to just play a couple of tries on stream and finish it today. I hope I didn't get lucky in that run. But yeah, I found a line for like at 7 kilometers, which makes that fuel a lot easier. So I hope that this record ends up being fairly easy. And then we'll see about the rest. I don't plan on 10K'ing Superbike, so I'll just try to like finish off all vehicles, get like a decent distance on the ones that can't 10K. And then we can move on to other maps. I don't want to play too much Spring Falls anymore, to be honest. Half of the stream will go to Formula, mark my words. No. Formula should be able to no fuel pretty much everything. And also the line that I found at 7 kilometers allows me to save the nitro there. So I have an extra failsafe compared to the original strategy. So that should also help. But let's still get every fuel. Wait, why is it lagging, bro? I mean, my internet has been a bit bad in the past couple of days, but surely. Wait, what's lagging exactly? The video or the sound? Wait, why is no one replying? Don't tell me it's like actually completely gone. No, it's fine now. Okay, bro. I hope it stays fine. There's nothing I can really do if it starts lagging. Is Moonlander all you have left in Savannah? Yes. I have all other 10Ks. Which 10Ks are missing? I'm missing Formula, Hot Rod, ATV and Superbike, and the vehicles that can't 10K are Moonlander and Monowheel. But I'm planning on not doing ATV and Hot Rod on stream because I don't think those two records are very suitable for streams. So the plan for today is to get 10K on Formula and around 6K on Superbike, Moonlander and Monowheel, and then I'm done with Spring Falls when it comes to streaming and we can start playing the more fun stuff, and I'll do the other two 10Ks that I'm missing off stream. That's the plan. If I get everything I planned for today super quickly, which, let's be real, it won't happen, but if that happens, I guess I can play a couple tries of Hot Rod or something. I just hope Formula doesn't start being annoying, because that could take up a lot of time if I start failing. I hope 6K is consistent. I remember that was a bit iffy last time. Okay, this lands on the log. Yeah, you can't really fall into the water with Formula, otherwise you're just stuck. Ping your server. By the way, you have like no... I mean, I pinged my server, I think, unless I like failed at that. But I'm pretty sure I already did that. Oh wait, you usually didn't go down in this gap. I went too early. Okay. Interesting gameplay. Let's like focus so we don't have stupid moments anymore, at least not at this distance. Bro. Okay, that's like... let those roll, and then it's fine if we're out of fuel. Here, jump. Now we jump over here, and then I prefer going down early, to be honest, even though I think I've seen some people do the upper route with Formula. Okay, that was good. Just need to keep enough speed here now so the bees carry me all the way over. That looks good, I think. Okay, yeah, that was good indeed. Ouch, why no landing boost? Bro. That was so bad, I jump shocked once and it didn't activate. I hope this works out fuel-wise now. Which it doesn't seem like it will, to be honest. Okay, it barely did. Okay, my strat worked. This line is so good for Formula, I have so much fuel now. Okay. Okay, that was bad. Bruh, I'm out of fuel. What the hell, that was so bad. Okay, I mean, I guess we know fuel it now. I wanted to wait for the beaver, but then it like hit me in a weird way. But we said we can go much further back last time. That's not enough momentum for that though. Man, I mean, we'll waste the nitro here for sure now, which shouldn't be necessary normally. Okay, bro. Okay, we had a little bit too much speed, so I went too far forward, but this essentially is it, yeah. What? Bro, come on. Let's see if I can remove my spoilers properly. I guess I can't. Okay, I mean, yeah, we'll get it next try. Or the try after that. But at least my strat seems to be working, so this shouldn't take too many attempts. That was a bit of a silly mistake. I mean, let's not complain. So it's fine. I don't think anything after the spot is too difficult, so honestly, after we pass this the first try... I mean, after we pass it the first time, we should just make it, I think. But it's so annoying to no momentum in this map, because the drawn map is just a completely different shape than the actual hitboxes. I still don't get how I got stuck and out of field there, to be honest. But yeah, whatever. Okay, let's go slow here. Bruh, it still skips the fuel. Is this a smart idea? I think I'm running out of fuel. Okay, no, I barely make it. Oh no, that fuel is needed though. Will it hit me? Yeah. Let's back up. Can you hear the birds in the background on stream? I remember in the past people complained about it, and right now there are quite a few in front of my window. Or is it not audible? you play with 2 or 3 fingers. In Adventure, I mostly play with 2. In Time Attack, I try to play with 2, but some records require 3, so then I use 3. I've never played with 4 yet, though, but that might become necessary once ATV gets masteries and becomes even more relevant in Time Attack with Nitro. Or maybe you can use the 3rd finger for both Nitro and Hook in most maps. And there should certainly be some maps that require 4 fingers, though. Wait, we said something about... Wait, I'm remembering the last stream, we said something about me putting my microphone volume higher, I think. Do many people want that? Write in the chat. Should I put my mic louder or no? Because I think that's something that I can do fairly easily. I'm not sure if it was just one person asking for it yesterday. I mean, not yesterday, last stream, or if it was more. Yes, I can barely hear you. Okay, wait. I'll try. Let's just pause here. This should be fairly easy. I mean, I can just... Let's try 150. I hope I didn't jump scare anyone with louder audio. I mean, is it better now? Does that even change something? I can technically put it much louder even, but I don't really know how this works. Does it change something? Yeah, it's a bit louder. I mean, I can make it a lot louder if you want. I just don't know if everyone wants that. I mean, no one is complaining in the chat at least, so it seems it was fine. Or maybe it was just such a small change that it's unnoticeable. No, right now it's fine. Okay, thanks for the feedback. Okay, that was much cleaner than last run. On which platform are you streaming? What do you mean? On YouTube, where you're watching me right now. I'm not multi-streaming. Or do you mean what app do I use to stream? That would be Stream Champ. You can see it in the top right of the screen, the watermark. Okay, let's go down again. Slightly less clean than in the previous run. Okay, that was better though. Until I missed the landing boost. And the most important part is the pre-JS here, so that I keep speed while still collecting the bees. Does this make it over? Yeah. Okay. much better. Now I don't need to rush this part as much, because I should have plenty of fuel. No, why? Why, bro? Everything went wrong. That's really bad. Okay, I'm just dead. I mean, I'm gonna play it out, but this will not work. Okay, I could have maybe barely even made it. And there is no point in even trying. Let's practice it for a minute, but I don't think this will work out. I missed 2 important landing boosts. One made me have no fuel left here, and the other one made me have to waste the nitro. What? But I mean, you can just see how the ground is a completely different shape than what it's drawn. How is that not a landing boost? How far back can I go? Oh, I can go all the way back. Interesting. And now imagine I had nitro to jump over here. I honestly do not see a way of no fueling this in a reasonable amount of time. Let's try to get some time here to remove these so I can do a practice run. Okay, one is off. Let's pick up the bees and remove the other one on top here. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's pretend I survived this fuel and see how the rest of the run looks, because I've only played one brief and honestly quite failed try of this. Okay. Okay, then I think the goal is to like wait here and let the beaver hit you, yeah. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, this is where I got stuck before. Yeah, and then formula makes it over. And then you make it in here. Oh. Okay, it would be better to not do that, I suppose. That was a bad jump shock timing. I mean, it makes it back to the fuel, but game auto-fueled me. Yeah, we're getting this. I think after you pick up that fuel, there's literally no more complications. So it really is just the 7-4 fuel, which I did fail twice in a row now, but it is also very manageable. We should be getting this. Yeah, kind of too much speed. Yeah, I don't know. I'm like used to. What was the last vehicle I played in this map where I got in there? I think Supercar and Lowrider, both of them are in there. And with those vehicles, no matter what you do, you can't accidentally jump out. So I kind of didn't even register it as a possibility. But yeah, Formula obviously much better landing boost. So that's something to pay attention to next time. Change your paint to easily break spoiler and bumper. I mean, it would be easier to break with other paints, but for kangaroo gameplay, I prefer playing with this paint. I feel it gives me better results. So I would prefer to keep these physics. Like removing the spoilers after you respawn is not really important anyways, because you're not supposed to respawn, you're supposed to get it without dying. Is that okay? Makes it barely without nitro. Okay. I mean, honestly, Formula isn't even too bad on this map, if you think about it. Most of the stuff I think if you play well, there's really not any significant randomness with beavers and bees. Honestly, on most vehicles, there's not much of that, but on the ones where it's bad, it's like really bad. I don't know, man. Spring Falls is certainly the worst normal adventure map. But maybe a lot of my criticism was exaggerated because I wasn't playing enough and also playing wrong. Like right now, I wouldn't say I hate it that much. Although I guess when you get to the vehicles where you're more reliant on beaver bumps, man, I don't know. Let's just get it over with. That was too much. Ouch. Yeah, okay, that zoom is quite annoying. If you spam 8.7 attempts with Superbike, you'll think otherwise. Yeah, I mean, some vehicles are just really annoying in the map. Most of the stuff that has kangaroo is very manageable. But 8-7 jumping over the fuel and then rolling back without jump shocks, like all the vehicles that don't have enough fuel duration or no fuel capabilities to do that. But I also think we've been a bit spoiled with masteries, to be honest, because the baseline expectation is just every vehicle, for every vehicle to 10k every map. Which back in the day it was much more common to have like a luck-based strat or a really difficult strat for a 10k. But of course, when almost every other map is completely easy to 10k with every vehicle, then having to struggle is annoying. And then there's a bit of randomness with the bees and beavers mixed in. Some annoying design choices like the zoom. And the map is cooked. Ouch, why no landing boost? Please don't catch me. Okay, we made it. Provided that beaver tried to hunt me, that like scared me. What did I think doing that jump? Okay, fuel duration will be cooked this run. I lost 3 to 4 seconds compared to good gameplay. And I missed the bees, okay. I think we failed this run. That was very lucky, but I mean, it's no use. Even in the best case scenario, I will break the flip now and have to use the nitro. Never mind. What the hell was that, bro? That was quite lucky. Okay, let's not miss these next landing boosts. No way, bro, that was so bad. Minus nitro. Bro, that was actually so ass. Why did I play it so badly? Like, technically it's fine, I don't need the nitro. It's just I used my failsafe at a spot where you shouldn't be failing. I was even too slow to jump over there. I swear most vehicles are completely different. But let's focus on the run in front of us first, then complain about the past. Oh no. Oh hell no. Oh hell no. Well, another thing to be wary of in the future, I suppose. At least we're like making steady progress every run. Okay, lost that. Let's play out this run. I want to see if there's anything to pay attention to. Wait, for now, let's see it. Okay, so this is already quite critical, but that is still faster than if you drop down after you collect the fuel, so I guess we do that. Then here, I guess, you don't do this. Wait, why did I even try that? That was like I lost my train of thought there while playing. Can I remove this for a more realistic test? No, I can't. Okay, let's say. Yeah, okay, we're not removing it. Let's say I'm here and I'm like playing with this amount of fuel left. If you just drive here and jump, you kind of perfectly make it. Ooh, and I guess you like jump all the way over. That's better than the other options. And then the goal is for the beaver to hit you here. Nice. Jump shock there, okay. Okay, I need to stop trying to remove that. Ooh, out of fuel here already. That is a bit scary. If I jump like this. Oh yeah, I guess without a spoiler that makes it. Okay, so that's the strategy to go for. Okay, now we should have everything down up to 10k. I think one of these next runs, like the next run where I don't get unlucky anywhere or make a big mistake, should be fine. Don't know what my driver just did there. Wait, I need to like recall everything so I don't forget. That. Okay, yeah. It's actually kind of sad I didn't 10k last try. That 6k pass was kind of cool. One or two more streams required for Spring Falls. No, I'm 10k'ing this, then we're doing the vehicles that don't 10k, and the rest I'll do off stream. After today, the goal is that I don't. Okay, that's not to say never again, but like for a couple of months, I will not be streaming any Spring Falls. After I'm done with this stream today. Because I also want to play other stuff on stream. Like it's just Spring Falls. I don't think is the best type of content. This map is kind of prone to having slightly, what should you call it, luck-based records, which take more tries than they should for no reason. And then we end up like sitting here just playing the same boring record for way too long. And there's so much interesting stuff to do. Which vehicles on 10k? Mono Wheel and Moonlander. I won't go for the world record necessarily today, but I have them at 0, so we need to do something with them. Will you stop streaming after you complete Springfalls? No. I mean, like I don't want to promise that I'll be streaming too much because I don't know if I'll be busy, but the plan is not for this to be my last stream of all time, no. What records are you most proud of top 3? What do you mean, like the 3? You mean, what are my 3 favorite records? Do records that were pre-mastery and got obviously beaten with masteries count? Because I think my work before masteries was significantly better than after. My 3 proudest records of all time. I think number... Wait, which one's number 1 out of those 3? I already have 3 records in mind, I just don't know the order yet. Although, do I know? Can I make it 4? Okay, yeah. I'll give you my order. My proudest one is Superbike and Moon pre-masteries, the strategy with the wheelie boost on the satellite. I think that's the best strategy I've ever made. Then number 2 is the also Superbike record in Glacier pre-masteries with flip boost. And that record also, even after I did the flip and got that, I got insanely lucky at 7,900 meters. So that record was really, really good as well. Like beyond the strategy just being cool, it was also really good. Then Beast and Forest Trials. I'm also very proud of that strategy with masteries this time. The one with fuel boost, nitro, jump shock, swings. And the Forest Trials with tank pre-mastery is also a really, really good record that I'm very proud of. I think that those are my most memorable records, I guess, for me. Although there are many others as well, where the game is old. I've played so much in the past 7 years. And most of it was forgotten because masteries cooked everything. GG. Okay, let's wait for these. Jump. Let's go in the water directly. That's slightly slower than if I played well going above, but It's much less sketchy. And now here we can't miss this. Okay, that was good. Or apparently it wasn't. Why did this one not make it over the tree? I swear I kept more speed than in my first 2 runs. Which both comfortably jumped. Oh no. Okay, lock in. Fuel duration is not happy about what we just did. But it like actually completely zooms you away. That's crazy. Okay, keeping the nitro this time. Not like that's some sort of achievement. That should be expected there. Okay, we said don't pick this up with too much speed or height. No, this is going so far. No. Why? What did I do to deserve this, bro? Yeah, I mean, we're dead. There's literally nothing you can do about that. The map is just not designed for that to be possible. Man. Why did the bees not slow me down more? They're supposed to not do what they just did. Do we think there's any chance of no fueling this? I do have my nitro, but... like... yeah, that looks dire. I'll try. But I'm not optimistic about it. Yeah, man. Problem is also there's no real way of slowing down there. I mean, bro, what did I even do wrong at 8-9? Like, I swear that wasn't even my mistake. I just got into the bees with too much speed and they somehow didn't slow me down. And I flew a tiny bit too far. Like, really 5 meters less. would have been enough for it to be easy. And reverse to the fuel. And that's just unlucky. I guess we have to do it from 0 again. Way too much speed into the air, but there's not really anything you can do with vehicles that are forced to that path. You just need to hope you get a little lucky and get a slowdown somewhere. Unfortunately, Formula needs to do it from the front of the log. But we had the nitro too, man. It would have really been completely free to 10k if we got the fuel. This is like 20 times worth of Superbike. Yeah, I know. Superbike is cancer here. But I wasn't really expecting Formula to have problems with that spot. Like, really. This is what we're doing now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What do you think about this ridiculous Nikita public event update? I don't know, man. I haven't looked at it. I don't pay much attention to stuff outside of adventure. When it happens, it happens. And then I see it. But as long as it's not in the game, I'm not really bothered to check it out. Okay. Should be enough time to refill it. It's just a bit frustrating when you get unlucky. If I didn't get unlucky, like literally if I just had a normal run, we would have 10k Formula now. And we could be on the next record, but no, the game needs to troll. At least I guess I'm not running out of content. Okay, that goes over the beaver. Oh, of course, man, really? What a silly mistake. Oh, it was early. I can't wait to play this with Mono Wheel, man. That will be very interesting. At least there, I guess I don't have like a hard limit what I need to get. I'll just do a distance, and if I'm happy with it, it's fine. And how about we like jump shock nitro here? So we can avoid all the backing up that I've been doing in my previous runs. Since when can you get 3 ads in a row? I mean, I have ads turned off on my stream, so... What do you mean you're getting ads? Does it mean... Bruh. Wait, do you mean when you click on the stream or you get mid-rolls during the stream? Because that's specifically what I turned off. And I turn off every time I stream. Don't tell me YouTube is still playing ads and just stealing all the money. Then I might as well be making something. Ah, you reopened the stream, okay, good. I mean, like, mid-rolls during streams are just the greatest cancer of all times. Imagine I'm at a hard spot and you just get an ad. That's why I have all of that turned off. And when you wrote it, I was worried. Thanks for turning off ads. I mean, bro, I understand the big streamers need them, that have like streaming as their job, but I can live without the 50 cents that I would make from ads. It's fine. And Adventure low-key unwatchable with ads on, if we're being real. To the moon with the bees. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, I was almost out of fuel. I was not even considering that a possibility, and then I looked at my... What is that even called? Gauge? Fuel gauge? And are you going to do rank 1 on Adventure? I mean, I'll play all my zeros and spring falls today, presumably. If/when I get formula. And in 10 days we're getting ATV masteries. So I'm gonna get around 38,000 stars from that, and then I think I'm effectively first again. And I also do believe that everyone ahead of me has largely played those things already, so they won't be getting those stars. I think the Bell is getting around 20,000 stars from ATV, but the Bell is more than 20,000 stars behind first place. So I'm not sure what exactly that will look like, but we should be pushing up again soon. I'm finally catching up on all the records. But imagine if instead of getting unlucky, I got lucky at a hard spot for once. And I guess I did get lucky at 6k before this stream, but I'd rather save those moments of luck for when it actually matters, if given a choice. Okay. That's actually kind of good that I didn't get a landing boost there, because I'm pretty sure that would have flipped me on my face. I mean, honestly, it's all about here, if I can keep speed properly into the beehive. For example, this is like barely enough, I believe. And we would preferably have comfortably enough, not barely enough. But it's fine. Ouch, why do I keep getting stuck here? I mean, it's fine, but that's like an unnecessary heart attack. When I slow down in that manner. Yeah. I guess that's the one problem with that strategy. But if you think about it, if I don't do that strategy, then I arrive here out of fuel, and then I have to nitro anyways to pass the spot, so realistically, that doesn't matter. Okay. Back here again. Slightly worse situation because no nitro, but no reason to give up. Yeah, no kind of godly speedrun will allow you to meaningfully fill up your nitro with formula once you're at this stage of the map. Better to just do the safe route and do everything without nitro. Okay. What? Those are some extremely uncomfortable physics on the log here, holy. Why does it jump like that? Help. Okay, very early jump shock necessary to make... Oh my god, that's not even enough. Ah! Why did I miss that landing boost, bro? Okay, very uncomfortable, but we made it. Okay, bro. Okay. I mean, as I said, when I don't get scammed, we make it. It really is no black magic. Okay, Beaver, help me out. Okay. Of course, having the Nitro here would allow me to pass the spot now. But I suppose it's fine. I mean, 10k is 10k. Yeah. Not enough for a new canyoneer. But we get the stars. And I'm actually interested that any people 10k with Nitro left or play so fast that they made it. Yeah, okay. Makes sense though. 2 daily tasks, not. No team event today. Right. What is this about? Okay. Yeah, no, let's not waste any time. Let's just... What do we start out with? Moonlander. That, I think, is something that will allow me to read the chat a bit more. This? I think landing boost. Not sure though. Yeah, let's just go with this. It's not too big of a deal. We're not going for world record. I just realized you sound a lot like Professor Snape from Harry Potter, bruh. Wait, I don't remember what he sounds like. What does that mean? Is that a compliment or an insult? Landing boost instead of magnet? What do you mean, Markovar? I am not using magnet and I am using landing boost. Or are you like delayed? Vulcan, what do you mean that's funny? Wait, I want to be in on the joke. What does that mean? Actually not that far off, bro. I don't know Harry Potter, so I can't say. Yeah, I am not a huge Harry Potter fan myself, to be honest. I preferred most of the other stuff around that time. I did watch the movies though. Like, I know what it is. Wait, I need to use my brain a bit when playing Moonlander. So what do we need to avoid? We need to go above here sometime soon to avoid the first flip. Then we need to thrust at around 2-1 to avoid that flip. 3-8 is the flip with the beaver. That should be fine. And then there's nothing until 6k, right? Wrong? I think so. Okay, so that means we thrust here. And thrust again. And thrust again. What's the world record for Moonlander? The world record is 6,560, question mark? Something like that. We're not going for world records. If we get it, of course, we appreciate it, but first try, not knowing the strats properly, yeah, it's not happening. Okay, now we need to thrust here on this ramp, drive up and thrust. Next fuel is at 2.3 after this cave. Well, wait for all beavers, I guess, is the rule. $5K is hard fuel. How hard though? Is it like doable in a couple of attempts, or is it more of a several hour job? Ah, wait, yeah, beaver. Okay, yeah. You just wait at the start of every cave with a beaver and let it hit you. Saying that won't bring my capsule back, but it will prevent me from losing it in my next run. Wait, I was at, what, 93.8, so in one run. Yeah, okay, unless we get almost world record distance, which apparently isn't too easy because 5k fuel is hard. We're not getting a new canyoneer level yet. But the next vehicle we play, probably we will get something. No way, Moonlander is actually the one vehicle that will push this log into place before passing the spot. Okay, another beaver. So if you max out this map, how far are you from first? I'll show after this run. And especially at the end of the stream. We'll like do a quick overview of my adventure stars and see what we can do regarding getting to first place. What? Was I that slow? I guess I took the wrong route. I mean, I don't have my capsule anyways, so it's fine. Let's just go again. Guess we need to speedrun there a bit. How do you get so many coins? I've been playing this game for 7 years, that's all. There is no good way to like grind coins and actively spend time getting them. Just do your daily tasks, daily rewards, play cups, and you'll get coins with time. Everything that you can do beyond that is so unbelievably inefficient that I wouldn't really recommend doing it. Right, I've been saying 7 years, but it's actually 7. I started in 2019, February. So it is 7. Yeah. Okay. Where's the cave where I lost my capsule? 2K? No, past 2K. Need to remember. Here's the frost. That wheelie boost is not welcome. Okay, good. Okay, at 3-8. Okay, wait, another beaver. At 3-8, do I frost a bit so I'm like fast enough so the beaver hits me into the flip, or... I mean, I guess we'll see. I'll definitely try to get a better wheelie. You can just wait in the water. Oh yeah, I mean, that doesn't matter as long as you wait. There's no real problems, I believe. That beaver has terrible aim. How did that miss me? That's actually crazy. Okay. Wait, here we said it's the spot where... Okay, not quite yet, but here's the spot with the log that we need to push in a second. We said we don't jump over that with Moonlander. Bro, it's so heavy. Wait. This is not the beaver that I need to escape from. Mix up. Whoa. That was like perfect. Until my front wheels disagreed. We still somehow made it, but that was honestly not what I would call an ideal run. Okay, but honestly, if even that works and the spot is just easy. Like, imagine I don't get cooked there. Oh wait, this is the fuel where Markovar said it's hard. Well, we wouldn't say that was a perfect start to a supposedly hard fuel, but... Oh. Oh. That is unfortunate, isn't it? Wait, so I need to start to thrust quite a bit there. Let's say make it over here. Let's pretend how much more fuel do I need. Yeah, definitely a not insignificant amount. But honestly, the main thing that is worrying me is that you need to get lucky at the start of this fuel. And this also looks quite annoying, I'll be honest. Let's check if you can technically thrust there or not. Like a tiny bit. It's not looking amazing. Okay, yeah, you do not want to thrust there. You definitely want to keep all of the fuel duration that you can spare. Then you have these annoying logs. Yeah, the beaver just flips you forward. Let's pretend we like made it past that. I think I know how to do that as well, but like let's pretend and then... Ooh. That's maybe worth looking into. And then you have this, where I guess you jump over them like this. Ooh, I see. This is very fun. Very, very fun. Okay, you can definitely keep more momentum there. I'm not sure how much that really helps with anything. Wait, but the world record is bad, isn't it? I lost so much time everywhere. Or am I mixing up the numbers? Yeah, that was 1 meter off world record, technically in the leaderboard. I think someone has slightly more in a challenge, but this seems very manageable to me, to be honest. Unless I'm like severely underestimating one of the fuels. Let's do some more tries. I want to at least get one more attempt where I died first and had to respawn. But that run was full of mistakes. And yeah. I'm 99% sure that you can get the next fuel. I mean, for that to happen, you would need to get extremely lucky on the rotating logs, which is not really something I think you want to be going for. Because that would take many attempts, but I don't think it's completely unfeasible, yeah. Easiest map to 10k after forests depends on the levels that you have, to be honest. Desert is probably the easiest if you have maxed parts and tunes. But if you're playing with lower level stuff, other maps like Winter can be more chill. Because they don't require you to make any big jumps. I forgot to go over. Let's hope the bees down here can put in some work. Is there like a map maker track for that? Since I really want to try it, but I can't get there in a real run. I think that's something that's basically impossible to accurately remake, but maybe I just... I mean, maybe some people have it. I wouldn't know about it though. But technically, I mean, nothing is stopping you from just doing what I did, playing there with a couple of respawns. It is obviously not a real run and takes longer than if you just have a map maker, but if all you want to do is play it once or twice. I know a custom 8.6 custom track, yeah, but Cuptown is a lot easier to remake because you don't need to draw exact shapes of the ground. You can just have the houses, and the houses are already like pre-formed into the perfect correct shape. So all you need to do is to place them correctly in accordance to each other. And even that track I don't think is like super perfect. But in Spring Falls, you can't even look at the map and try to draw the same shape as you see on the screen because the hitboxes are all messed up. The ground is drawn quite differently compared to the actual shape. So making a perfect custom track for Spring Falls to replicate the map I honestly do not believe is viable at all. Okay, wait, remember this log here? What's the hardest thing you've done in this game? Bro, I don't know. Difficulty is also subjective. I find some stuff harder that other people find easier, and vice versa. Oh my god, bro, all the logs. How bad is the respawn feature? Think about it. How can this be real? Okay, so I guess we start thrusting there a bit so the beaver doesn't catch up to us too quickly. I don't know. Let's continue this run and see what 4.7 is about. No, 4.8, 4.9, wherever that is. I want to see how hard that fuel is and to see that we don't need to get there without respawning. Yeah, that is definitely a spot where you want to just thrust over. I definitely played that correctly in my previous run. Oh, here you can go down, I guess. Okay, let's pretend we're on a real run. I mean, this is pretty much what we had last run. I think I had my cage as well. Okay. You can definitely get quite lucky here and save time. Ooh, the tiniest of thrusts was enough. Okay, the fuel isn't that hard. You probably want to pick it up with a bit more speed. This spot here, you just do something. Here you definitely wait in the water. Yes, you wait in the water. Then here you do something. Wait, I died somewhere around here in my previous run. Ah, yeah, right. After I made it up these. I mean, how frustrating. You need to realize that someone made a living from designing that, bro. How unlucky. Okay, and then here I was too fast for the beaver. You wanted to hit you around here. Even earlier, apparently. Then you do some cope stuff to not die. I mean, the thing is, you really just play here a bunch of times until you get lucky on those logs. There's no other way of playing this. Maybe my initial entry wasn't perfect, but this spot is just terrible for Moonlander. The logs are too round and interact badly with the front wheel. Okay, bro. Yeah, we're playing this until I get the 5k fuel once. Do you have to capsule there, I'm pretty sure? Yeah. I mean, I didn't have it this run. Probably not a bad idea. It also depends a bit on if it sets you up properly to capsule there. That distance is the goal. The goal is to get the 5k fuel once without respawning at the moment. Which should be fairly trivial. We should be getting it in one of these next couple of runs. Although, I mean, I don't know if you enjoy watching it, but I don't mind this too much. I find it quite interesting to play this for a change. Haven't touched Moonlander since the eco thrust thing was fixed. Wait, I was not looking at my screen, I was trying to read the chat. What happened? I mean, it's all good, I didn't lose my capsule, but I just looked back at my screen and I was in a position that I have no idea how that could have occurred. Suspension back, I mean, I figured, but bruh. Okay. Oh my god, man. If you think about it, these logs are massive. Compare the size of all of these logs to Moonlander. Even the tiniest ones that you drive over are like the circumference of Moonlander wheels at least. Oh, I forgot. Does this survive? Yeah, low key, fuel is right after the cave, if I remember correctly. Okay, interesting. So you don't need to think too much, even with Moonlander. Okay, I see I said something that I shouldn't have, bro. How many vehicles are you missing? Not many. I'll do Hot Rod and ATV off stream. I got Formula. So all I'm missing is a Moonlander, Superbike, and Monowheel. But I don't intend on 10K'ing Superbike right now. I have better stuff to do than waste my time on that. So we're just getting a quick 5K or something with Superbike, and then we're out. And that is hopefully all gonna happen within this stream. I honestly also just wanted 5K and out with Moonlander, but I've taken an interest to the record, so we're spending a bit more time on it. But I will stream for long enough to finish Monowheel and Superbike as well, of course. Superbike is too luck based for 10K. Yeah, exactly. That's why we're not playing it. No, but there's just no way. What? The beaver is supposed to push me into the flip, and I make it. Why is my front wheel disabled? Like, that's literally not how it's supposed to function. I don't know what to tell you. Like, that's literally not physics. Like, at least it respawned me in an acceptable position. 3.6K wait on bridge for beaver to push you. No, but that's not how that's supposed to work. Like, I know the strategy for this spot. Yeah, the beaver is supposed to hit you and you make it through the flip without thrusting. That's like what you're saying works as well. As we saw, you can even make it after the beaver hits you and you get scammed, but that's not the intended strategy. I just keep getting suspension glitches in a spot where I'm not supposed to be getting them. Or whatever you call that when your front wheel decides to break off. Right, let's test how well this works when you like jump into the water here. Okay, you really do not want that to happen. That is a terrible time loss. Let's see if it's still savable. What? Whoa. What was that? Okay, but the fuel truly is trivial, because if even a run like this makes it, then there's nothing to be afraid of when you have a somewhat decent run. But can you talk about what happened to my capsule? I did not like that. Oh, I forgot. We wait in the water there. I mean, I'm not focusing that much anymore because the run is over. It's just... how fun. Okay, we activate that guy. And then where do we wait? On top of these logs, I guess. Low-key picking up the fuel with less speed might be what you want to happen. And obviously this run, this very start can be even better, but this was pretty good compared to my other two attempts on my other two respawns. That is of course not something you want to happen, but at least I survived that. And then you roll through here, or what, without going out of fuel. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, we retry until we don't get scammed at 3-8, isn't it? That's all we're going for at this point. Okay, that log is way too narrow for no reason. Did you do CCV on this map? I did do CCV on this map, yeah. It was my second 10k. The next wheel has to be possible. I mean, not really, but like humanly, it's probably not really doable. Tasks, something will be done. But I don't think the rolling logs or whatever in the water can bump you well enough to make it to the fuel. Especially not in the limited number of attempts. Wait, what's the public opinion on the public, bro? Double public. Now, what does everyone think about the public event? Do we even play that on stream, like a meetup, or do we just skip that today? I can't say I'm a huge fan, but if everyone really wants to play, I guess we can try to do something. Skip, bro, everyone is saying skip. Just wasted all my tickets. Okay, I guess we're skipping the public event then. It's 3-minute lobbies as well, it just takes so long. Okay, it worked out last attempt, but let's continue going above here. Don't trust the lower path. Everyone, one person. I mean, okay, let's see. Maybe we can play my tickets. I definitely won't be refilling, but let's see how long Superbike and Mono will take to get 5k with. Or maybe Moonlander will decide to continue trolling me for another couple of attempts. I don't know. half of weekend, double XP weekend also just started, so I'll be getting bolt masteries this weekend. Yeah. Can't forget about that. Ouch. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is this balancing act? Help. Here's another cave that I keep forgetting about. I was too fast for the beaver. What? And then the logs just catch you or what? I suppose we made it without capsule, but that didn't stop us in our previous attempts. I can definitely still get to 6-5, 6-4. Not the other 6 something. The one run where I'm not respawned, it scams me. Wow. So I had my unluckiest start into the run and my unluckiest bees ever at 4-8 in the one run where I'm not respawned. Thank you. Truly thank you, game. I really appreciate it. Yeah, this won't work. Not with Fume here. Bro, what a scam. It genuinely rage baits me. That could not have gone worse. No matter what the game could have tried, it could not have scammed me harder than what it did in this attempt. That's the one thing that's so frustrating about Moonlander. It's just such a piece of trash. It can't drive. What am I supposed to do, bro? But let's finish this run, I guess, and then we'll retry, because I got the 5k fuel very easily on every other attempt. Okay. I wanted to see what happens when you have fuel left into the next one, but I guess the game doesn't allow that either. Not so trivial, it's so easy to fail. Bro, that wasn't a fail, that was just a scam. And the fuel is very easy when you don't get, destroyed. Bro, who programmed Moonlander? Look at this. It doesn't make it up here anymore, I think. genuine embarrassment for the company, to be honest, making this game. Literally cannot be phrased any other way. Glitch after glitch after glitch. After scam, and then into bad map making. What do you mean it just can't climb anymore after you get unlucky on a bunch of logs? Like, at least I mean, bro, should I be happy now that I didn't get the 5k fuel for real? Or sad? I don't know. Wait, what does Monowheel do in the beavers, Markovar? Like the ones at the starts of caves where I'm waiting with Moonlander now. Do you just speedrun and thrust a bit to make it away? Or is it too slow? I can't imagine that waiting to be hit is a good idea. No. Okay. Save the minute right there by not losing cage. If I lose it before 2k, I think I'm restarting. What? Don't speedrun. You can drive back into beavers, okay. And we're certain that that does not lose durability. I mean, I'm assuming you've played that and you know better than me, so I guess I'll just trust you. Yeah, no, I don't think Monowheel will be a problem, because I think I'll just thrust over everything at the first try where I get to 5k, I will stop playing. So I'm not too worried about that. The reason why Moonlander is taking a bit longer, because I decided to actually properly play it, and I will definitely not decide to properly play Monowheel. There is no reason to be worried about that. It's sad how thrusting a bit is unironically faster than dancing around on the logs for a couple of seconds. Or I mean, of course it's faster, but like fuel positive, I guess. Yeah, Markovar, I'll need a more detailed tutorial of that when I switch to it. But first, let me finish Moonlander. Fix your ATV next. I will play ATV in 9/10 days when Masteries come out. But I won't stream that record. I will stream the 5Ks probably on ATV. Okay, now please, for the love of God, man. What? How? How is the spot supposed to be played? Like, I just got slammed, bro. I just rewatched it on stream as well. I think I have an idea. I want to try something. But that's genuinely diabolical that the logs just like smash you. That beaver chased me and then it didn't want to hit me. Oh, and a landing boost. Again. Again, bro, help. Wow, imagine you get that lucky with a log transition at around 6k, wherever that is, when it actually matters. That would be insane. Okay. How much can I speed run before it gets dangerous with fuel? Oh, that beaver will catch me, help. That turned out way too good, what the hell? Okay, don't forget about beaver. Okay, and now not too fast. Not now, but like soon. Here. So the beaver doesn't catch me. Here, wait. No, but that's bad. Bro, what is this spot? Like, what? That's so stupid. Okay, man. Okay, let's do Mono Wheel first, and then we'll maybe return to Moonlander. I'll play that again off stream. Like, I'm bored of that right now. Not bored, it's just pissing me off. Like, I mean, the developers don't know what they're doing, and it's making some records unplayable. It's unfortunate. It could have been interesting, but the game's bad. Okay, so what did we say? Back up into beavers when there are any. In caves. Outside of caves, I guess you just run away. Wait, what do you do in flips even? Okay, that touched my cage, but it should be fine. This is like a 5-minute adventure. We're like, we go in, we got 5k, we go out. No complications. Look, 20% of the way done. Oh no, beaver, please have mercy. What? So weak. Maybe it's not as bad as I thought. What? Why did my cage go away? That doesn't even make sense. I didn't hit it anywhere. Someone update me on this? Chat, hello? I lost it on a spot that I thought didn't have a hitbox even. But the tree branch kills your cage, but don't you need to touch the tree branch before you can destroy the bottom of the flip? Or am I misinformed? I thought you literally can't break the flip until you touch the tree branch. Okay, so I guess we just don't touch that. But it's too late anyways, because I already lost my cage and I'm getting 5k this attempt, so... Wait, tell me what you do at 4-9, Markovar. above the tree with thrusters, or... I mean, what am I asking? Wait, do you pick both beehives or only one of them? Wait, I'll pause the chat to read your tutorial when I get there. Don't go for second beehive. Okay, I see. I think I can envision what that's supposed to look like. What? Are we like for real? Bro, but I believed in the first try. Like, I really did believe in it. Well, I guess we'll need a second try. Is that even what I'm supposed to do at 3-8? By the way? Like, while we're on the topic of mono wheel. That felt like a great idea, but then the execution was not too amazing. Yeah, hit me. Okay, you definitely aren't supposed to do that. Okay, and then here you said like this. Wait, did you say to do it like this? How does this make it to the next fuel? I mean, whatever. I just want 5k, so this is irrelevant. By the way, we're getting a legendary chest. ATV something? No. ATV nothing. Who's in the background? I don't know, some neighbor's kids, I think. Probably. Okay, second try, I guess. Now we know that the tree branch hurts the cage, so we will avoid touching that. So the goal is to like jump and then tilt away from it, I see. Okay, let's go a bit faster. Come on, go away. There has to be a field somewhere here. Come on. Okay, and now again, jump. I guess I need to start jump shocking a bit more precisely so I don't lose that much thrust fuel on every jump. Do you have all legendary paints? Bro, I have almost no legendary paints. I don't buy paints in this game. I think buying cosmetics is a waste of money, and giving Fingersoft money is an even bigger waste of money. Because like usually the idea is that you like pay money to a game company and then they like, I don't know, make good updates and you basically reinvested the money into the game that you like, but I feel like the more money they get, the worse the game becomes, so maybe you should stop giving them money. Just an idea though. I'm never getting pit crew, by the way. Okay, does Moonwheel climb this? It does. Good job, Moonwheel. I still didn't get the strat for free 8, by the way. Like, I'm doomed. Just tell me, do you go below or above Markovar? And when you go above, do you jump over the logs as well, or do you go above, then drive forward until the logs fall down, back up, and then jump? Like, what's the idea here? The entire structure from the spot where I jumped in my previous run, or no? And do I nitro, more specifically? You need to get oh my god, bro. You need to get a good launch from the beaver. What does that even mean? Does it mean this? No, this beaver will catch me. It will... okay. I swear I've had vehicles where it followed me until this water pit. Didn't I go fast? I would prefer to fit me here. I do not like what it did to me previous run. Bro, we're getting more than 5k, that was not the plan. I mean, Markovar, you say rip Nitro, but I literally don't see how that's supposed to be possible without Nitro. I mean, I probably misplayed it, but that's fine. Bro, I jump shocked. Help. Well, this ain't making it. I mean, I guess you got 6k. Okay, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, that's it for Mono Wheel. We'll replay that someday in the future. Then we said 5k with Superbike, and then we'll return to Moonlander. Superbike, Do we go with 20? Six 1.5 is a very hard spot even if you retry. Yeah, that's why I'm not retrying. Like, I mean, nothing matters to be honest for 5k. Downforce 1, you think? What do you mean you think? You have 9.9. Okay, let's make bets in the chat on how many tries this will take to get 5k. Wait, give me a second to turn on my light, it's getting dark. Okay. Well, but this can be anywhere from like a first try 6k to 20 tries and I max out at 3k. Okay, barely missed the log, that was lucky. Okay, wait, I forgot. This thing doesn't have jump shocks. I literally can't make it over there. Superbike 10k is possible, yes, but we're not going for that. I just want to finish off this map real quick so I'll get something so I don't have records at 0 anymore. But you need to retry a lot of times until you get lucky at around 8 kilometers here. There's a very luck-based landing. And I have other records to catch up on, so we will not be playing Superbike extensively, at least not today or any time within the next couple of weeks. It's quite low on the priority list. It's just not fun. Like, if it was a fun record and took long, I wouldn't have a problem, but it's really not fun, and that's why we will avoid it for the time being. And we will play a super safe run until we get at least 5,000 meters, and then we are out. Just like that. Thank you, Beaver. Great job. Okay, Beaver again. Loki, we could like escape from all of these. But let's just play it safe. Wait, bro, Jerry, I can't read right now. I'm playing Superbike in Spring Falls. That's like the deadliest combination since Eric playing Rally Car in Desert, probably. Okay, -1 helmet. Good to know. Wait, what did you ask? Bro, I would have ignored that even if I saw it. What do you mean? Very funny. Bro, but no way I said I would do something first try, and then I actually did it first try. That must be unprecedented. Like, that's actually never happened before. What do you mean valid question, bro? Wait, Jerry, did anyone ever tell you that you're funny? Oh. Well, there we go. We got that. 510. So we are missing 10k from Hot Rod and 8k from ATV. So that's 28. Then another like 30k from... Wait, did I say 28 or 18? Oh, wait, how far first? Yeah, okay, once ATV Masters come out, we'll easily be first. I'll also 5k Bolt, which is quite easy here, that's another 7.5. Snowmobile, Superbike can both be easily improved. And then here I also have a bunch of stuff still. 8 plus 10, 28. Yeah, okay, bro. I was like busy calculating something else. I made a mistake. Help. I also have this still, which is a lot of stars technically, and this, which is not a lot of stars. But yeah, we'll get there. That's gonna be so much stars from ATV, yeah. Let's do another try with Moonlander now, though. Maybe it calmed down a bit and decided to behave now. I could very easily get another like 1k from Mono Wheel and Superbike each in this map, like in Spring Falls, but I find it pointless to spend too much time getting a half decent distance here, and I'm gonna properly play it in the future anyways at some point. So we're just gonna leave it at that. Didn't want to keep them at 0 because then it's actually a bit hard to catch back up to the pack. But 5k is perfectly fine on both of those. Bro, you need to get rage baited more for the content. Bro, but I'm not good at being rage baited. Or maybe my chat is not good at rage baiting. One of the two. I think a couple of streams ago we like banned everyone who was like giving me bad tips, so now they're not visible anymore in the chat and it's like much less rage baity. Maybe I ruined my own content. You ignore 90% of chat? Bro, before the stream you told me to focus for real today and get good records, and now you're telling me that I need to read the chat. Decide on something, Vulcan. Like, that actually can't be real. When I read the chat and dare make a tiny mistake because I wasn't perfectly focused on my gameplay, everyone in the chat is like, okay, washed. He's so bad. Why am I even watching stream? Play better, Unk. And then when I don't read the chat and actually get records, you're like, oh, you're ignoring everyone. Yeah. Okay, I see my front wheel is flaccid again. I can perfectly envision what will happen at 3.8. Bro got rage baited quickly, but it's not really rage bait when he's just saying something stupid. Like, bro. Rage bait implies it's bait, not that, like when you say 2 plus 2 is 5, that's not rage bait, that's just stupid and wrong. Wait, what just happened? That was a weird bounce, but I didn't see it. Because I was looking for new Vulcan excuses in the chat. Red Beaver was a suicide bomber. Where the hell did that go? When the beaver catapults itself up in the sky like that, does it ever fall back down or does it despawn? Does anyone know? Bro, Jerry, do you think 2 plus 2 is 4? Really? I do actually think that, yes. Would you like to tell me otherwise? If a dumb person is baiting, it's hard to tell, yeah. Vulcan, look, that's the problem. I mean, I got slowed down too much, bro. I'll actually crash out over this spot. Like, I know it's easy too. You just need to get lucky. At least you get there every 4 minutes or whatever. Wait, what? Bro, are we doing team advertisement over donations now? Thank you so much, Brogan, for the $5 donation. He says, guys, join my team on HCR2. Name is Piano Gang. I need one more member to do team events. That's actually crazy. Thank you so much for the donation. I mean, if anyone in the chat is looking for a team, you know where to go. That's insane. Thank you very much. Wait, can I pin that? So you get your money's worth out of it? Wait, how do I even do that? I cannot pin a donation? Am I stupid? Yes, Jerry, join his team. No. Bro, okay. Too much fun in the chat. Not enough looking at the screen. Unlucky. Wait, but there's no way that I can't pin a donation. Am I stupid? Seems like I am. Wait, but there's no way. Yeah, you can type another message like that and I'll pin it. Brogan, if you want. So new people who join can still see it. That's actually crazy that you can't pin a donation. Wow. Feels like it would be such a basic feature. When Superbike Patchwork, I don't know. Like, I'm really looking forward to playing Bolt Masteries in Raging Winter and Intense City, which I'm unlocking today, presumably, even with the event. And that will probably, I mean, I'll probably not play that actively, so that will take the week. And then after I've done those records, ATV Masteries will probably already be out, so I'll have to play ATV Spring Falls, which won't be on stream, as I said, and ATV Intensity plus Raging Winter, which will be on stream. So, yeah, not a lot of time for Superbike at the moment, but we'll see. I don't like planning too far ahead either, because then random stuff happens and I can't keep my promises, which is not good. Why Forest Trials off stream? I mean, what? I didn't say I would play any Forest Trials off stream. I can play Forest Trials, it's just that those vehicles already have 5k with, so if I'm prioritizing stars, I'm like not even playing those records at all. I can do some tries on stream though, if you care about that. Although, are those vehicles even interesting? Bolt probably does something weird in Forest Trials and then reaches 5-9, probably just dies there, if we're being real. And ATV passes that, and then I don't know the map, so it's kind of cooked. Try Mono Wheel, you can... I mean, it wasn't a great record, but I did play Mono Wheel. You can scroll back in the stream and check it. We got 5.8k, and we're leaving it at that for now. I will come back to these records in the future, but there has been enough Spring Falls over the past couple of months, I'll be real. I need a break. I want to play other stuff. I enjoy other stuff a lot more too. So we're like semi-finishing this map today and then taking a well-deserved break. And who knows, maybe they'll release some mythic parts, new legendary parts and stuff that will make the records way easier anyways. So it would have been a waste of time to play them. Oh. That's actually quite bad, I think. Okay, not that bad, I guess. Because I either die or don't die, anyways. How perfect does the timing for the beaver need to be so it doesn't hit you into the ceiling, but it hits you into the flip? Like, what? That's so stupid. But you get it to 8B slower? Yeah, but if you get it too early, then it hits you into the ceiling. Okay, I'll read your message, Markovar. Where? Bro, I'm like scrolling up. I don't see a message. Get pushed by beaver at 3.7. Yeah, but then how do the logs not hit me if I get pushed there? Like, how am I surviving the logs if the beaver pushes me that early? Wait, I'll check back where exactly 3.7 is. Okay, so you want me to like wait for the beaver early, but then the logs will hit me, no? Or am I stupid? Just try. I mean, that's not very confidence-inducing, but I guess we'll try because what I've been doing so far hasn't been working. Yes, you are okay, bro. Okay, I'm actually stupid. Okay. Try to go a bit faster everywhere here. Okay, bad idea. Oh my god, bro. We're so bad at asking us if we're a bot. Bro, I just want one free 8 pass, come on. And then one 5k pass. It really isn't that deep. Bro, what are these questions in the chat? I cannot be answering these. We are very family friendly here. Okay, that's far enough. Yo, please. Can we not get stuck on every tiny log? What records are we gonna play if we get all possible stars? I don't know. Probably mostly Forest Trials and Cup Town and some Raging Winter. That's my retirement plan for this game. Those are the maps that I find the most interesting. Man, I want them to make a new adventure map that has a big hill at 10k again, but even bigger than Cup Town. Like, make it 3 times as big. And then put some obstacles before the hill and let us speedrun. I kind of just want to quit the game, but why would you quit the game? Just play only the stuff that you find fun. And if you don't find anything in the game fun, then yes, you should quit, but there is no reason to like fully quit. If there's one aspect you like, then just only play that aspect. There's no reason to force yourself to play cups every day and stuff like that. Holy, what was that? Okay. Now we are trying Markovar's legendary strategy of playing like ass and letting the beaver hit me way too early. Oh. I will refrain from commenting on this. Almost cooked myself there because I didn't see where I was going. But we survived. Bro, I'm so bad. Like, I'm actually terrible. Why? I did everything wrong in the like last 100 meters of that run, bro. Holy. Bro, but that went so bad. And I guess 3.8 is consistent now, so we didn't even lose anything, but bro. That is so terrible. Who decided Moonlander can't turn underwater? That's such an... Like, someone just made that decision and like turned it off in the code. You cannot take this one there. I mean, you can, if you do it carefully, I guess. But I prefer frosting over, to be honest. And that's what we're gonna do this run, and what we did in all the previous runs. I just felt like we were too slow and would lose too much fuel if we did it in like here, which seems like it was the wrong decision. You can also try letting the beaver hit you or the coins. Yeah, that's what I did in all my previous runs. That's why I said that many things went wrong, not just one. Like, first I forgot to let the beaver give me speed, and then I messed up. But I mean, I guess if 3-8 is really easy, I really did just lose 4 minutes or whatever that it will take me to get back there again. So it's not too big of a deal. Okay. Will it catch me? It will. Do you think some runs are just impossible to get max stars? Yes, some vehicles can't get max stars in some maps. Even if you use cheating tools to respawn and have infinite attempts at everything, they can't. And I mean, like, this is already an example. This, no matter what you do, you can't 10k this. Moonlander simply does not have enough fuel duration to compensate for how slow and bad at jumping it is. It kind of did when it had Eco Frost, but those days are long gone. Yeah, maybe I should have listened a bit before and not waited that long and wasted that much time. But I did not believe in the strat, I'll be real. But it works apparently. Beavers are large, semi-aquatic herbivores. And bro, did you post a Wikipedia article in my chat? What are we doing? I mean, you can literally do anything besides what I did in my previous run. No, but why do you drop back down? Are you disabled? Bro, the vehicle is so bad. How does that not stick? Like, I can't get the fuel anymore now. It loses too much time. Yeah, it's over. Probably rage baiting me. Does that frost kill my chances of getting the next fuel, or can I still make it? Oh, this next fuel will be close. Oh no. Hello? I mean, minus several seconds, but at least we're somehow alive, I think. No. No. Why? Why? Look, I don't want to pick it up with too much speed, because then if you don't pick it up with too much speed, you can do this and still die. Bro, but we'll need even more runs now. What? But like, look at how badly the game is programmed. How does that even happen? How does this happen? Why did I miss? I mean, I guess it wouldn't even have been a good record because I got scammed. How? That is so unbelievably frustrating. Like, I just drive through an obstacle that was put into the map and automatically lose my capsule. After I made a mistake, so I'm already pissed. Bro, like... Really? I just want one run to 6.5. Like, I literally don't care what distance I get there. Now we need to deal with 5k again. And actually, let me rewatch something from my previous run. Do you think at 6k when you pick up the fuel and go over the first two logs, it would be smart to try and flip over and capsule over the third one? Do we think that's a good idea? Or do we think that's a bad idea? The problem is that I know for a fact it's very possible to go over the third log very quickly by just normally driving, but it seems rather luck-based and annoying. Yeah, Zoom. Wait, how much do you exactly have in the challenge? Zoom. Or how do you even say your name? Footage of person who forgot to wait for beaver. Okay, yeah, you made it to the water, as expected. How many 10Ks left for this map? 3. Superbike, which I'm not doing right now, and ATV, which I'm waiting for masteries, and Hot Rod, which I'm doing off stream because I want to focus for that one, because I know if I... Like, you need to play quite precisely for several fuels in a row, and I know if I focus, I will get it in very few attempts, and if I stream it, it will take way too long. And I don't want to play that for 3 hours. Right, you go from the top, Zoom. Oh, wait, I didn't read the previous message. Okay, I see. I mean, it's annoying that, as it's so common with Moonlander, the best strategy is to just get lucky and climb the logs quickly. Because realistically, it's good to save the capsule for later as well, so you don't really want to be using it there. Now, Zoom, I think if you pass 6-5 without using the capsule, TAS should pass 7-5 as well, with the Superbike strat of like using the capsule the way Superbike uses a helmet. That should definitely work. But I mean, 8-7 is just a hard roadblock. I don't think Moonlander can do that at all. The bees are so weak. Fuel duration is so bad. What do you think about rally masteries? I think rally masteries are good, not broken, I don't know. Like, they're nice to have for sure. But they're not like revolutionary. Okay, I need to remember to do this strat again at 3-8. Ah no, first I need to remember to do this. So annoying when you're like not actively focusing on a record and you just forget to wait at the start of a cave and then you need to retry. It's like not really a difficult obstacle or anything, so it doesn't enhance the gameplay in a meaningful sense, but it very much can kill you. So it's kind of bad map design. Can I go eat dinner and like finish this off stream? Like, are we really doing this, bro? Okay, bro, last try. If something meaningful doesn't happen here, I think I'm gonna go eat after this. Moonlander is pissing me off. Do one hot rod attempt? No, I don't even know the strat at the moment. Really, bro, it's so hard to focus on all this boring stuff. Game tried to snipe my capsule, but I reacted quickly enough. This is not good, I'm falling asleep. Someone send help. 3 hours of this game is definitely an overdose. Wait, tomorrow is the 28th, right? And there's no 29th this year. Okay. What you're even talking about at this point, I'm like trying to figure out when I need to make the keys video. Okay, we made this. Bro, let's just kill the beaver outside of here, so we don't repeat the incident from last run. Really? I mean, there's not much you can do when the game decides to outright scam you. Like, there really isn't. Yeah, this also has no good way of playing it. Trash map design. I mean, that was just like... I could have made this, but game said no. Like... There's just nothing I can do. I fall into the waterfall. I mean, I hold gas. There's no other input you can do there. That's just completely ridiculous that you can get that unlucky. There is no team event to play, right? Is the community showcase bad? Okay, that person already can't make maps. I know them. And 900 meters. Nope, out of there. Complete incompetence. We are not touching that, and we said no public event today. I mean, yeah, like, we got what we wanted to. Not really with Moonlander, but that was never really the plan at the start of the stream anyways. I'll probably spam some more tries with Moonlander off stream until I get lucky at 5k once. And I'll get 6-5. And that will be that. And then we'll see. I mean, yeah, 2 days until season reset, and I'll make that video. Yeah, I don't think there's anything to do. Anything I play now is really just a waste of time. I think I end the stream. Thanks for everyone who stayed until the end. And see you next time. Bye bye.